Serving the nation through music and information, this is 95.9 Star FM, and this is Star DJ Jessie, your host for another special episode of our Star FM exclusive. So welcome to our Star FM exclusive Valentine episode. Our first guest destination is an American singer-songwriter, lyricist, and a writer for musical theater. His recording and songwriting projects have earned him total of 22 platinum and 18 gold albums, selling over 40 million records internationally. Some of his famous songs are Got to Believe in Magic, Born for You, King and Queen of Hearts, and many more. We had him last year, Sir Nation, and he came back to give you gift. He's smiling right now and waving at you right now. Yes, he's waving. And our another guest today is an American songwriter and a pianist of pop music, plus a radio show host. A hit-making songwriter, is the best-selling solo pianist of our time, earning 21 number 1 albums and 32 top 20 radio singles in the industry Bible. Billboard magazine, where he gathered 2 Grammy nominations, and of course the Gospel Music Dove Awards, 2 Sussex Songwriter of the Year Awards, and the Canadian Country Music Award. And some of his songs are The Gift, Valentine, Destiny, and many more. He's also smiling at you right now and waving at you. Wow! Star Nation, we're going to have 2 hit makers, 2 pianos, 1 goal. To give the world a musical hug at a time when we all need it the most. And they're joining us right now. They Got to Believe in Magic and the Gift hit makers, David Pomeranz and Jim Brickman. Welcome to Star FM exclusive.
Thank you very much, Jim. Thank you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day to both of you. And I am greatly honored to have you both in my life right now. Oh, in the show. And of course, because it's Valentine's Day, David and Jim, using the title of your song, how's your love life or how's your heart right now? Wow, what a question. So David.
My love life. Well, let me get my wife. She's going to come and tell you. Hold on a second. No. Well, I mean, this whole thing about being at home and working at home and from home and not being able to go on the road is really very good for the relationship. For me, it's been very nice. My wife and I have gotten closer, and we gotten to know each other even better, even after all these years, to be honest. And so it's been lovely, and we're falling more in love with each other, actually, just for being together, and because we're always going in different directions all the time, and now not so. So we're going in the same direction. So it's been very nice for us.
Wow, that's inspiring. And how about the Jim?
Well, to me, love is all around. When I think about my touring, most of the time I'm on the road so much, and so I don't have a partner. But so much of the music that I write is all about idealistic love and hope and promise for that. But being home has changed a lot, because usually when I'm on the road, I'm too busy to think about relationship and everything. So I'm spending Valentine's Day with a lot of my friends and fans and my family that I tour with on the road, and spreading love and cheer. I always feel like Valentine's Day is more than just about romantic love. It's about your parents, your kids, your family, your neighborhood.
Absolutely.
Yes, and I agree with that. So both of you are known with your phenomenal and timeless love songs. Your love songs, it plays a vital role regarding relationships, especially to Filipino fans. And we've been using your songs also as our theme song with our friends, family, and my boyfriends. Well, boyfriends. I mean, the love partner. And what can you say that
Did
your
you say
song?
boyfriends with an S on
Yes,
it?
yes, I have
Okay, keep
boyfriends.
checking. All right, okay. Keep going.
All right. So, what can you say that your love songs are undying? So, it can always be heard anywhere and every day.
Well, I think love songs are timeless. If they're well written and they connect emotionally with people, then they stand the test of time because they're not fads or they don't come and go like a lot of pop songs. They tend to stay classic.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true. Very true. I say ditto to that. Yeah, it's interesting. Jim and I both. We haven't actually talked too much about this. We have a little bit. We're in kind of the same business, meaning we have a purpose. And getting to know Jim a bit, I can safely say this. And the purpose is really to remind people of kind of a beautiful space that lives within them. And I think through our music, we get to share that with them, and again to remind them that life is beautiful. It can be beautiful, and it's as beautiful as we make it. And we want to help make it more beautiful. I think that's safe to say, Jim. Would you say that?
I think absolutely true. Yeah.
Good.
Yes, and it's because a song is love, and love is a song also. You have a countless of achievement, but what can you say about your individual career from the time that you started and now that you continue spreading inspirations to everyone?
My goodness. Let's see. Well, I mean, it's been a long one for me. And I've started, I think like Jim too, I started at a very young age, and it was nothing I ever wanted to do but this. So I kind of knew right away. So I've been at it, and I feel very privileged to be able to do this. I have a very privileged life. I've never said that before, but it's really true. And I get to make music and work hard at it and try to perfect it and share it with people. And they go rah 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 and give us more, and then I go back and do that. It's a wonderful life, and I feel blessed. So I think that's maybe just in a nutshell the answer I'd have for you. Otherwise, it's the biography. Well, I did this and I did that and I did this, but that's it. I mean, I'm still here and I'm still excited and creating.
Well, how about Jim?
I would say that's all true. And it is, I feel very much the same way. And David and I have talked about it. But, the mission is the same no matter how long you do it. That's the one, the styles, go up and down, the collaborations, the fans, those experiences. But the mission is always the same. You're staying on a course, especially if you have a career longevity like David and I do. And I think what makes that happen is really being true to what you want to say and not trying to bend to what you think other people want, because nobody knows the answer to that question. Mm-hmm. There is no answer except for what you feel. And I think, so the mission at the very beginning, whether I was playing for 10, 20, 30 people, is the same as now. It's to share and to create emotional connection, and to have people take the music and use it as a soundtrack for a wedding or for a occasion or something that's meaningful, that really makes a connection.
Yes, and 2020 was a year of all struggles due to COVID-19, and 2021 is like an extension of that. But still, we're hoping for more healing as well this year. So far, how's the 2021 to David and the Jim? Well, we're still facing pandemic challenges.
So,
yes,
as much as that's true, and we all know it, I feel like I try to look at the opportunity in it. You know, for example, David and I would not be doing this concert together, most likely, if it weren't for the situation. We probably wouldn't be talking to you this way. You would wait for us to come back probably, or to come into the studio. And so I try my best to look at the opportunity. So what we're doing is like something that we would have never done before for our Filipino fans, where we get to play both of our hits. We're in the same room, and we get to see all of our friends who want to come and see us on Zoom in our concert next weekend. And it's so I try to think of, instead of starting a concert by saying, you know, isn't this awful and I wish we could be together, you know, I try to say, isn't this amazing? We get to do this, you know, because of what's going on.
Right. Yeah. See, what you just heard is what's in Jim's music too, by the way. That's consistent with. Yeah, that's true. And see if I can add to that, because that was kind of perfectly said. I don't know that I need to. I'm enjoying the quiet, but I must tell you something. It's got me. Angry is not the word, but it's got my dander up. It's got me going, hey, you know, I'm here, we're here, ha, you know, and I'm feeling I'm not as contemplative as I have been. Now I'm getting a little tired of it, and yeah. I want to get into a theater, and wow. I want to see my friends. I want to give them a big fat hug and a kiss, and I've had enough. I'm sorry to say that's the truth.
It's the whole world feels that way.
Yes. I know.
It's true. We all do, and that's why David and I decided to keep busy by making music. And I know he's writing so much at home these days, and you know, so the only thing you can do with it is try to make something out of it.
Absolutely right. Channel it. You bet.
Mm-hmm. And I can really feel that you miss your fans so much, and that's why you're having a concert together. Actually, you will have a team up for the first time. So what can you say that you'll be having a virtual concert together?
Well, I'm just enjoying the music so much, first of all, knowing Jim, because I had never met him before, and we met just several weeks ago for the first time, but we were aware of each other and such. But I like this man, and I enjoy his music very much. And so to have us both doing this together in one evening, by the way, it's going to be very laid back. You know, there's no production, lights changing. It's going to be very much like this. And I think it's going to be very intimate and up close and such. And so I'm very excited about it. And, you know, we'll sing a little bit together, and he'll play mine, and he'll play his, I'll play mine. And we'll talk to each other like we're doing now. And I think communication is what the world will enjoy from us right now. It's some nice, honest communication. And the last thing I would say is, it is for a Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. It's Valentine's season. And we want to convey the love in our songs to our friends and fans.
Wow. What about Jim?
Well, you know, it was what was so amazing to me was, because Dave and I didn't really know each other, when we were working on the songs that we're going to play next weekend, we started going through them, and it was like 3 hours worth of hits for David. It was like one after the next. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I didn't tell him this yet. I was going to email you about this, David, but I was a little bit annoyed with you, because these songs kept going around in my mind every time.
I had the same thing with you.
I mean, it was like, I could not get, first it was, you know, Born for You is going through my mind, and all of the hooks and the choruses like I'm lying in bed and they're all going around in my head. So, which is of course the mark of a great song. But, you know, we didn't realize how many songs we're going to do. And then we also realized that most of them are all love songs. So it was like there's a lot of love in this show. So I hope that our Filipino fans who always love romance and beauty and music and heart will enjoy it, because that's really at the core of what it is.
This interview, I think, is burning up the excitement of everyone. Everyone is so excited. All the fans are excited. I am excited as well. Oh my God. Jim and David were going to have a concert together. And of course, let's talk about a bit about love, because it's Valentine's Day. So Jim and David, for you guys, how relationship works and how relationship will survive when there are lots of challenges, and your advice also to the younger ones who are in hurry to be in a relationship.
Okay. Me? Should I jump?
Yes,
okay.
David.
Right. Well, I mean, to me, I've been with my wife now 31 years. And, you know, the simple part of it is, the basic is we don't keep secrets from each other. We don't withhold secrets. I mean, when we do, we get in trouble, and then we have to sort of, you know, confess or say, I got to tell you, blah, blah, blah. But every time, I know you know this is true, every time it heals. The thing heals. It's communication, always. Always. The romantic love thing is cutesy wootsy and it's nice, and the sexual love thing is beautiful, and you know, and it's, you know, sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not, but what's always there is the friendship where you get to be straight with one another. You get to say it the way it is. And so we don't keep secrets. That's the secret for us.
Wow, Jim.
Well, now David is my hero. Not only as a musician, but also as a psychiatrist.
Wow.
Oh, man. Tell us, Jim. Tell us all about it.
No, I think it's, you know, people don't listen to each other anymore. You know, like you can tell whether somebody's listening or not, yeah, and being heard. And I think patience, just in general in life, is what I think. I try to approach it like that, not only in my love relationships, but also in my family and my friendships, is patience and things, you know. I used to get set off so easily. I would just, like, on a dime, you know, and you just never know what's going on in someone else's life or mind. And so you have to give them the benefit of the doubt first.
Absolutely.
Speaking of love, it's about love for family as well, for friends, and everyone around you. And of course, this year, or the world has many happenings right now. So I think this concert is a big help as well to unite everyone, because songs are uniting everyone. Invite all of your fans. What can you say, or what will happen to that kind of a concert?
Well,
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I just want to invite all of our friends in the Philippines that have been so supportive of my music and David Pomeranz music for so many years. These songs that we hear about that get covered on YouTube, you know, whenever I go on and I see David's songs, just one after the next, of young people, which we so appreciate. We both agree that there's something in the water in the Philippines. Everybody has a beautiful voice. It's really incredible. It's incredible. You know, like, we check in the hotel and the front desk person starts singing, you know, Born for You. I mean, it's like only like she's on stage. But I just want to invite all of our friends to come and join us for the first time together. It is going to be coming up next weekend on Saturday. And there are a couple different show times you can check out at David's site at davidpomeranz.com and at jimbrickman.com. Or if you follow us on Facebook, all of the invitations are there. And there's also an opportunity for us to meet on Zoom, just like we're doing right now. And that's the after show meet and greet. You can add that on if you want to chat with us, person to person, face to face after the show, which is fun when you're all the way around the world.
Absolutely, yeah. It's also true that Jim's, I'm sure, has this experience. And when we go to the Philippines, we visit people, right? And spend a lot of times at your homes. And always there's a karaoke machine.
Yeah.
Always.
Yes.
It's dinner, it's gathering, and the machine comes out. And you guys use a lot of reverb, by the way. What's up with that? Lots of reverb. Fly me to the moon. Oh. Yeah, I don't understand that. But here's the deal. I'm really looking forward to our performing for you while you sit on your sofa and in your favorite chair. And it's like we're going to be with you, like as if we've been with you that evening after dinner. That's, I think, kind of what we want to create with you that night. So we're looking forward to that personal thing with you.
Wow. And with that, all of us here in Philippines, or all Filipino fans, are excited to watch it. And of course, a lot of fans or Star FM fans are shocked as well and surprised that both of you is here in our Star FM exclusive. We are we're greatly honored to have you really in the show. And what can you say to all of your Filipino fans who are experiencing some kind of challenges right now this year?
Well, I would say this is a great escape. That's what good entertainment is. And so we've designed the show to be an escape. You don't have to think about anything. You can just sit. There's only one ticket needed per household. So you can buy one ticket and everybody that's there can watch, which is so different than having to buy 10 tickets to bring everybody to the show. And so we wanted to make it affordable for people. So one ticket per show, but it's a real escape. It's like going to the show. We're not doing it from our couch or, anything like. It's purposely beautiful. And we have two pianos facing each other so we can play with each other. It's really going to be fun.
Yeah. It will be a virtual show. However, we're going to witness an amazing performance from both of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
As Jim was saying before, we're very honored. Look, knowing Filipinos has been a blessing for us. It's changed my life to know you. I've learned so much from you. I've learned a kind of respect and a granting of goodness. You kind of walk the walk. It's a religious country, we know, but there are a lot of religious places. Philippines seems to live the word. You give, you care for others, you keep your family close, you educate your children, you live with God. You know that thing, and I've learned a great deal from being with you, and so it's a blessing, and it's been lovely that we've had this relationship.
Wow, thank you for that, David. Jim.
Well, yeah, I mean, David and I have both done so many duets with great Filipino artists. I mean, the list is so long. Sharon Cuneta, Eric Santos, Pops Fernandez, Martin Rivera. Regine. It just goes on.
Leia
yeah, and so Leia. So a lot of times when we come over and perform, the love is just so honest, and it comes back to you in such a passionate way. There's such an appreciation for beauty. And so to me, that's the connection. It's a very emotional thing. And so to have our songs be heard around the world like that, for us, you know, sometimes you scratch your head and go, how did this happen? Like, how did our music get there? You know, you just think things like that sometimes. You know, how lucky. And so when your work as a writer is fed back to you from people, they're singing what you wrote or they're celebrating with what you wrote, it's a very, very incredible feeling.
Thank you for that. And your words are really kind of inspiration as well, and a blessing to Filipinos. And yes, once again, you heard that Star Nation for Let's Have It Together, the concert or the night with David Pomeranz and Jim Brickman. Jim and David, the Star Nation would like to hear from you our tagline of Bombo Radio Philippines and the Star FM. Could we hear that from you guys?
Hello, everyone. This is David Pomeranz, and you are listening to Star FM, all for you. Basta Radio Bombo.
Wow. And Jim, it's your turn.
Hi, it's Jim Brickman, and you're listening to Star FM. It's all for you.
Once again.
Oh! we can do it together, Jim. One.
Hey,
Yes, we can do it together.
Bombo Radio, hey, Bombo Radio.
Hey, Bombo.
Wow, it converted into a song. Thank you so much for that. Hope we could have you once again to our show. Today is a Valentine's Day. It is a special gift to All Star Nation that you are here in our Star FM exclusive. So once again, thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you, DJ Jessie. Appreciate it very much.
There we have it, Star Nation. Jim Brickman and David Pomeranz right here at 95.9 Star FM, the music station of Bombo Radio Philippines. Well, thank you so much once again, Sir Jim and Sir David.